Yes, yes, yes. Run it up then. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Welcome to Crowns, guys. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes and then we'll get this party started. How are you guys? Wherever you are. I know that's right. How are you guys? Shh, 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 Morty. Shh, 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 Morty. Y'all got to excuse my Morty. He's an antsy boy. My cousin just came in. I'm fantastic, you guys. I'm so excited for today. Listen, these are interviews. I hope that you guys are ready to have us locked in and listen. I hope you guys learn something from this show today and that you learn to be more confident people. I'm so excited. I'm having one of my tagged friends on today, and then one of somebody that's new to all of us. So I'm really excited to get to know these guys and for you guys to get to know them with me. First and foremost, this is a featured show. As I'm doing my makeup, this is a featured show. What does that mean? That means that we are respectful, we are kind, and we are not cussing. If you are getting in the box, you're not cussing, you're not drinking, you're not smoking. And comments, if you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? Like just the swipe feature is live and well. So swipe to the next to the next room if you don't like it. Okay? Okay. 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 What else? Okay. Crowned. Why is it called crowned? It's called crowned. Okay. It's called crowned because I was a fat kid growing up in the 90s, and I was told that the boys that were making fun of me and picking on me did those things because they had a crush on me. And I didn't really like that. I didn't really like that reasoning. I hope this is Scout Blue. I didn't really like that reasoning. So I lost weight. I lost weight very intentionally. My grandmother helped me, my mother helped me, and I got the weight off. And then I got into the mirror and I looked at myself and I was like, nope, this isn't it. And so I had to learn that what I care about, how what I see is what's more important than respectfully what y'all think. It's not my business what you guys think of me. It's my business of what I think of me and what I lay down with myself at night. And I learned to love myself from there. I gained the weight back and I've never been happier than ever. I hope that you guys enjoy the conversations that we're about to have today with these guests about their confidence journey and getting to a place where they've never been better than ever. Today, I have tagged folks. If you guys are here and you are a guest of mine, please hit the box as soon as you are able. Today I have tagged folks because this is the cookout, smile love. This is the cookout. If you haven't been following me and going to all these streams with me, it has been an absolute blast. I know you guys see all of these wonderful tags people in here. These are my new friends. Y'all make sure y'all favorite two G's and Chef Naya and Queen K and the new Dangerous. I'm so excited. Thank you. I'm so excited to talk to them, and I hope that you guys are receptive to them. Now, this first guest coming to the box, he is one of the new friends to me. His name is TheNewDangerous. I have seen him all over Instagram this week, and from what I can tell, listen, tagged. Y'all let me know if I'm off, but from what I can tell, he is an amazing content creator and is a no holds barred kind of gentleman. And listen, there's something that I do like. It is unfiltered opinions. So if you guys would please give it up for my friend, the new dangerous. Oh, you can put the cautions like Naomi. Proceed with caution. Y'all can put those caution emojis in the comments. Caution, 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 caution. Caution emojis in the comments for the new dangerous.
I cannot see my
Yes,
phone.
cautions.
Oh, there we go. All right, cool, cool, cool. Hello, 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 hello. Thank
Ooh,
you for
come
that
through, meet
warm
me.
intro.
Come through, tagged. Come through, meet me. Come through,
Yeah.
tagged.
Hey, good to see all y'all.
Oh, pull
Welcome
through, pull
across,
through.
man. Thank you, thank you.
Listen, I'm gonna smack these lashes on my face while he loads in. Queen K. I'm gonna smack him on. Oh, new dangerous. Hit it again. Hit the box. It's not letting you in because she's cuter with lashes. Pink. Don't y'all think she's cuter with lashes? Pink. And pink. This is my signature look. Tagged. Super Saiyan. Thank you. Um, this is my look that I do on the show at least once a week. If you don't see me on here with one eye lash, I'm not doing the right thing. All right, the new dangerous. Let's see. Come through, King. Come through, King.
Hey, do you see me this time? Did it work?
Oh, there
There we
he is.
go. Hey, 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 hey.
Hey,
Hey,
how
appreciate
are
y'all. Appreciate
you?
y'all.
Of
I am
course, of
tremendous.
course.
Thank you. I
Listen,
appreciate you.
I'm so excited to talk to you. Like I said, I've been seeing you all over Instagram all week. So I've been
Oh,
so excited for this interview.
I
Please,
appreciate
first
that.
and foremost, tell the folks about yourself, where they can find you, what you
Yeah.
got coming up.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if you follow me on Instagram, you know I've got my I got a lot going on this week. I didn't
You
realize how much I
do.
had going on this week until I looked at my own stories. I said that is actually you actually might be doing too much this week. But generally speaking, you can find me every Tuesday, 6 p.m. in my stream for Cruise Control. That's my live DJ mix show where I'm spinning records, catching vibes. Every Thursday, you can catch me 7 p.m. actually for a show with my nephew Info W Toxic for Ty Badge called The Gangster and the Gentleman, where we really just kick it and have real conversations. I really treat it as an opportunity to get to know him better, for him to get to know me better, and really, dig into some conversations that men don't always get to have on apps like this.
Hmm.
Try to do it in a healthy way, and then you can catch me every Sunday in Info W Toxics Live for Keeping It P. That's co-hosted with me, Michi, and Info W Toxic, and that's what we do. And then there's some other stuff coming, but I don't want to say too much because none of it is set in stone. But I appreciate y'all for having me. I'm grateful to be here. All right, so I'm excited too.
Whoa, I'm so excited. Let me make you medium as well. Now, let's get into it. First and
Indeed.
foremost, how did we get here, New Dangerous? How did you get to this place where you've never been better than ever? How did you become such a confident person?
Yeah, I think that first for me, like my confidence journey really started with choosing myself, right? Recognizing that there's nobody more important than being me, and fatherhood did it too, right? When you become a father, uh, I think it changes your perspective on what is important. And for me, I think seeing my daughters and how much I mean to them, and that they see me as awesome, has made it really easy for me to be that in my everyday life generally. Right, like when you got two little people who think the absolute world of you, there is very little that anybody else can say to change that. Right, like nobody will ever dislike me in a way that changes the way my kids feel about me. Like they still gonna think I'm a legend, right? And
Yep.
so I have to live like that if I'm going to continue to be that in their eyes, right? And so
Absolutely.
that has been a huge part of it. They are my inspiration, so they are why I do it.
Oh, I so love that. Yes. Y'all make sure, yes, you see two G's, drop those danger caution
Thank
emojis in the
y'all.
comments
Appreciate
if you
y'all.
are feeling the new dangerous. Listen, so you're a father of two. You have two little boys, two little girls.
Twin 8-year-old daughters. So
Oh my gosh,
yeah,
twins.
yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh. Listen, there is nothing like a father's love. I am with a girl and her dad. I am best friends with my father, so I know exactly what you're talking about. My mother definitely, even now in my grown age,
Hmm.
refuses to speak ill of my father, and that speaks volumes
Hmm.
on who you are as a father. That you have found your best self through them, and I love that for you. Yes, everybody, put on one of the comments if you love your dad. One of the comments if you love your dad. Yes, daddies.
Shout out to fathers generally.
It's
Shout
the
out to
daddies
fathers.
for me. Listen, I would love to know, what is one trait that you hope that your daughters take on from your confidence?
Yeah, what's funny is that it's actually the other way around, right? Like I'm trying to pick up their traits, right? Like, they are fearless. They live very much so in a world where, um, what matters to them is being happy. And I think that if there's anything that I can take from them, right? Because I'm flipping the
Mhm.
question, is that there is nothing more important than finding what makes you happy and focusing on that. And if you really live your life, with your happiness central, with your happiness at the center, and you do the things that allow you to get to that happiness, I think it's a net win overall, right? If I'm thinking about a thing that I would want them to get from me, as a part of their journey, is small humans becoming bigger humans. I think it would be a willingness to be honest with yourself about where you are in your own journey, right? Being able to make those honest assessments, and have those difficult individual conversations with yourself, because I've had to do a lot of that right,
Yeah,
over the course of my life. Is like really take a step back and analyze where I'm at, be honest
absolutely.
with myself about where I am, and just making those assessments and having those dialogues. So,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Wow. You guys, if you're just joining us, welcome in. This is Crown. We're here every Thursday at 1 p.m. Make sure that y'all are favoriting the new Dangerous if y'all haven't already. This is the Cookout edition. So if you guys also haven't already, make sure y'all make a tag so that we can still be connected with our friends, after this week is over. The new Dangerous, listen, I want to ask you, when you think of the confidence, when you think of the trait confidence, who
hmm
is a person that comes to your mind that embodies confidence to you besides yourself,
yeah,
besides yourself?
yeah. I think that it's hard for me to pick an individual person because I think we all, in some ways, embody it, right? I mean, I think that
Yes.
I see a lot of folks. I see a lot in folks that they don't always necessarily see in themselves. But I guess the headline will be, if picking a single person, I would absolutely say that, I think Barack Obama does it for me.
Okay.
And I know that's sort of the easy answer, right? That is the that
No,
is the most
it's not an
obvious.
easy answer.
But there is something about, um, a certain effortlessness, right? That I think, to me, speaks to confidence. And I know it's practiced, right? I know that's a cultivated, version of himself. Like, he's built himself to that.
Yes.
And I think that's what makes it more powerful, right? Is that he's got to a place, where it no longer looks like it's work for him to be who he is. He just
Right.
is who he
He's
is.
just
Yeah, he shows up that way consistently, and I admire that. There's a evenness, and a balance to the way that he shows up that I think that I aspire to. Right, is to always be, as consistent and as even keeled as I can be. So,
I love that. Barack Obama is definitely an inspirational man. I think that everybody wants to ultimately be somebody like Barack Obama one day. So I
mhm.
love that you chose him. He's a good one. Nobody's picked him before, so I like that you chose him because he does. He has a very, somebody said he has a very cool demeanor. He is. He's just so cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? I love Barack Obama just as a person, not a politician, but as a person, he's cool. Now, we've talked about some of the positive things, when it comes to confidence. I want to
Hmm.
know about the nasty times. I call it the saboteur. So when that nasty conversation with yourself is going on, I call them that little sucker because we're featured, of course. But that
Hmm.
little sucker in the back of your head, you
Yeah.
can't do it, you not gonna make it, you da 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 da. What do you do to overcome that negative self-talk? How do you come out of it? And what is some like affirmations or like how do you get out of that? How do you get out of the negative self-talk?
Yeah. So the interesting thing about negative self-talk for me is that I always listen to it, right? Like I hear it,
Mm,
right? I'm not one of those people that pretends that they ignore those that inner monologue.
okay.
And for me, the question that I often ask myself after I hear that voice is, what is the voice trying to tell me, right?
Mm,
I'm a firm believer, and part of the problem is the way you look at the problem. I don't think that the negative self-talk is the problem. I think what we choose to do with it, right? How we choose to respond to it, is what makes it valuable. And so, for me, the subsequent question whenever I hear that negative voice is to say, okay, what is this voice trying to tell me about this moment? What am I supposed to be learning about this feedback? And then how can I apply it, right? Like, I mean, it was for me, even in terms of just streaming in general, right? Because the folks that know me on Tag know I was not always a streamer. This is like a recent thing, right?
oh, okay.
And I started off my experience mostly as a supporter, right? And so the inner monologue for a long time was, people don't care what you have to say, right? And I think for me it was, why am I hearing that, right? And the answer is because I wasn't always certain that what I had to say myself, right, meant something. It wasn't necessarily that other people didn't think I had something to say. It was, did I
You
think that what I had to
weren't
say was
confident in your
important,
words.
right? and
Okay.
and so answering that question is what got me to do this in the first place. Like, no, I actually do have something to say. I do have a voice. I have a purpose. I have a role to play, right? So
Absolutely. Being intentional. That's what keeps coming to
absolutely.
my mind. Being intentional. When you're intentional with your words, when you're intentional with your conversation with yourself,
Hmm.
it's much better. Yes, your own perspective, but
Indeed.
when you like you were saying, when you sit back and you analyze, wait a second, why am I saying that to myself? That's how you kind of overcome those things. I love that you said that. Thank you for that perspective. Yes,
Absolutely.
heavy on the inner peace. If you don't have respect for yourself, inner peace where you can articulate your thoughts and control your emotions, yeah, you have to have respect for yourself for sure. Self-respect is big, big, big important when it comes to confidence. You guys, I appreciate you all for sticking around with us and hanging out with us. If you haven't already, make sure you favor the new dangerous. We are getting to wrapping it up with him and getting to our next guest. These last two questions
Yes.
are so important to me. I feel like when you're a confident person, you have dealt with some of that inner child stuff. And then, of course, you're really keen to giving back to your community, right?
Hmm.
So these last two questions kind of touch those places. I want to ask you, when you think of the old cautious the old cautious little cautious
Hmm.
so young, so mild, he knows nothing,
Yeah.
what would you tell the little version of you if you could go back in time to make the new dangerous a much more higher vibrational confident
Yeah.
person?
Yeah. It's interesting that you asked that, because I've had to do this exercise, and so I've kind of perfected the answer, right? And it is that vulnerability is strength, right? I think that we are often conditioned, specifically as young boys, right, to sort of to shy away from our vulnerability, right?
Exactly.
To see the softer parts of ourselves and reject them, right? For some sense of, to belong to a space, right? And I think that I was always a kid who was super vulnerable, and somewhere along the way, I convinced myself that I shouldn't be. And
Mm,
like the adult version of me recognizes that that vulnerability is what makes me who I am, right?
right.
A willingness to show up, and say, this is who I am, all in, right? Like the good parts, the bad parts, the parts that that I don't always feel as good about. Those parts matter too, right? They have
Yeah,
a role to play. They are part of the tapestry that makes me who I am.
exactly.
And really embracing that, I think as a younger person would have changed my own personal trajectory in some ways. I think I got to where I got to for the reasons I did, right? You fail forward, any your story is always ministry to somebody, right? But I think it could have been the story could have been a little different in some ways. I think if I had embraced my vulnerability sooner.
I love that.
Yeah.
And then of course we have our friends that are with us, and I,
Hmm.
I like to I like to shake the camera a little bit. Fourth wall. I break the fourth wall a little bit
Okay.
here. I like to break the fourth wall. They're holding us so nicely. Don't drop me now.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, what would you tell our friends at home that would help them begin their confidence journey? I know there's a lot of people that come to this stream here recently that are newer to
Mhm.
their confidence journey. So, what is something that you feel that they should start with to kickstart it, to get it working for them?
Um, so there are lies that we're told, and then there are lies we tell ourselves, right?
Mhm.
And I think that what we choose to believe about what we say to ourselves and what we hear from others has a direct impact on how we choose to show up as confident people. Truth matters, and I think if you have to anchor yourself in the truth that you know of yourself, and choose and identify what lies are being told to you and the lies that you are telling to yourself, and do that honesty exercise. Do the work of understanding yourself so that you are able to filter out the things that are not true. You're able to assess a story that's being told about you or a story that you're telling yourself that isn't reflective of who you are. And I think the more you can do that, I think the better equipped you will be to show up as confident, right? Because honesty matters and truth matters in that journey.
Absolutely. Being honest with yourself and showing up. You guys, I hope that you guys take everything that he is saying to heart, because he is telling the absolute truth. I think that it is so important, like you said, to be honest with yourself and have respect for yourself. Heavy on the always trust your gut. Like that is your discernment. Definitely listen to your discernment. Sometimes it knows better than you. I love that. Is there anything else that you would tell somebody that is trying to start their confidence journey, or like already is in their confidence journey, before we wrap up here? Any
Um,
closing
yeah.
thoughts?
I mean, I guess the headline is confidence is a choice, and you can choose it, right? Like, don't I think that the most that we can do for ourselves is to choose ourselves and identify our truth and anchor ourselves in it. And the more that you do those things, right, I think the closer you will be to your most confident self. And again, choose it, right? You have to wake up every day and choose your confidence, choose to be resilient, choose to stand up, choose to love the folks who love the folks you love unconditionally or as close to unconditionally as you can, right? And I think that if you can do those things, I think you will be a much more confident person for having gone through it.
Absolutely. That is so true. Listen, you have touched me for sure. Like,
I
I'm
appreciate
definitely taking away some lessons from you, and I feel like I'm the master of confidence. So
it.
I appreciate you for coming through. Please remind the folks when you stream, when
Yeah,
they can catch you. You said that you're newer back to, or yeah, you're newer to the streaming side. You're
yeah,
used to being a supporter. So
yeah,
tell us how we can support you. Where are you at? What do you got going on this week? What are you coming up? What's coming up
yeah.
next for you?
Um,
And yes, your stream schedule.
Yes. Okay. So tonight I've got my own show. It is with M4W Toxic and my live Gangster and Gentleman at 7 p.m. So make sure you pull up and support that. I will be on Miss T's show tonight too. So if you are not tapped in with Miss T's, please do that because I'll definitely be there. I am a part of a battle tomorrow. So 9:55 p.m. You see my profile picture, you see the deets on that. So you can pull up, please do. And then I'm in the auction on Saturday, and just a lot going on. So if you really want to understand, if you really want to understand how to find me, just make sure you follow me on IG. I usually keep what I got going on listed there, so you can definitely tap in with me there. But I appreciate you for the platform. I love that you created the space. I love good content and good people, and so I'm grateful for the space. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for coming on. I'll never ever kick you out of the box, the new dangerous. I really do appreciate you, King. And yes, y'all make sure that y'all touch his name right now. Hit the Instagram, go follow, and then hit his name again and hit the favorite if you haven't already, because that's crazy. Listen, I appreciate you so much. You have a great rest of your day, okay,
You too.
King?
Peace.
Yes, you guys, that was a great one. Listen, I love the male's perspective on confidence. It is probably my favorite, okay? Because you gentlemen, like he was saying, so so quiet, like so reserved. And so when you have somebody on like that can come and really tell you something and really give you some good perspective, I hope that you guys receive it. That was beautiful. Heavy on the remove, Chucky, I already did. Please make sure that you keep them out today. I don't want any confusion. I appreciate you. Yes. Why did Gazpacho get removed? How did he get removed? Oh, you removed somebody. Listen, listen, listen. I don't I don't bounce my own streams and it shows. I don't bounce my own streams and it shows, my loves. Oh my God, so funny. Okay, so the show is called Crowned. Why is it called Crowned? Well, because did you know that you can manifest your confidence from your crown chakra? Did you know? Did you know? Did you know? How about you? Anybody new? Crown chakra? Manifestation? One in the comments. No idea. One in the comments if you knew. Listen, if you say I statements like, I know, I believe, you will manifest your confidence. So if you go, I know I'm beautiful, I know I'm sexy, I know I'm kind, I know I'm respectful, and you start listing off those what's the word I'm looking for? Those character traits of a confident person, you'll manifest them. And when you manifest with a broken heart and from your crown chakra, it goes right into your higher power's ears, whoever that higher power is. For me, it's Jesus, Jesus, the Lord. So Jesus can't help but hear it. If you tell him from your crown chakra that you believe in those things, you'll manifest them. You have to believe them and they will be. And I'm only telling you this because I have done it myself. And there's people in them comments that know all about it. So I do appreciate you guys for coming through today. I do have my second guest in the box, and I am so excited about this. I saved her for last because I know that this is a long time coming and we're probably going to kiki for a while. Now, this top badge is an amazing lady. I know her from over here, and then she went over there, and now we're here together. And it's like we're reunited, and it never felt so good. I love seeing her at Live Fest, and I love seeing her every year and hugging her neck. And so, you guys make sure y'all come to Live Fest so that y'all can hug her neck too. But first and foremost, y'all start dropping those flower emojis or those kickity cackity emojis and give it up for my friend, Queen K.
Okay, for Kiki. You're right. You know what I mean? That's exactly what we're gonna do. Key.
The Kiki. Come on it. Yes, Kiki's in the comments. Kiki's in the comments.
Y'all funny. Okay, y'all got jokes.
It's the Kiki's for me. Listen, the Queendom knows who you are, but please tell them who you are, where we can find you, what you got coming up, Queen. Yes, Kiki's in the comments.
Of course. Hey guys, what's going on? So, as she said so wonderfully, my name is Queen K, top badge on the Tag app. Been there since the summer '99. But it's so nice to meet for new people that I may not have met before. Every Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I have a featured show called This Is It. So it's like a show and tell with a twist. So we start off with the show and tell. You know, the guests bring a favorite thing. We ooh and ah, and we talk about it, and then we have a topic for discussion. So I had Miss Queen LaLa on that episode, and Top Edge Donnie as well. It was fun. It was really fun on that crossover episode for sure. If you want to be a part of it, hit me up on the ground. _ is Queen K. Okay, we can get you one, and we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna kiki all the good things. But I'm on somebody's flyer, somebody's show most of the time. Wherever you see me, just go over there, okay, and go see what they got going on, because it's always a vibe and a good time. But you know, that's about it. So yeah.
I love that. Yes, and y'all make sure that y'all hit her up if you want to be on the show. My poor friend Chucky wants to be on your show so bad, girl. Please book my friend Chucky immediately.
We're gonna get you on. I got you.
Immediately. I think he's gonna show you his Chucky dolls though. So
that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun.
Be prepared. He's got the movie Chucky dolls. Okay. Enough about Chucky. I can talk about Chucky all day. Too much Chucky love. First and foremost, Queen, just like the new Dangerous, how did we get here? How did you get so confident? How did you get to this place where you've never been better than ever? Yes, come show your plants.
Not really, just not giving a dang because it's featured. Yeah. Not giving a dang anymore. Just not caring. So when I first started streaming, and I tell this to people often, I started off with one eye in the camera, so I was very like this, and they're just like, "Why are you doing that?" So over time, I finally pulled back away from the camera a little bit, and then people were just like, "Oh, okay, you're funny. You know, we like to hear what you have to say, things like that." So get in the camera. We're not going. It's okay. So, but I think just over time, I just have to understand that who I am and just what I do. I like who I am. I like the type of person that I am, and if you don't like it, then I guess that just means you're not the person for me. But yeah, just honestly, just through life and just through experiences and saying like, I'm putting out the best version of myself. And I just, sometimes people kind of take advantage of that and feel like they can take advantage of you if you're too nice or things like that. And I think just over time, I had to say, you know what, this is how I am. I'm not going to please everybody. That's just what it is. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what to tell you. So,
right.
Yeah, I think this is what it was. Mm-hmm.
I love that. Listen, I tell everybody this every week. I know these comments are sick of me saying it. Once you stop caring what somebody else thinks of you, it's none of your business. I say it all the time. It's none of my business what you think of me, because it has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with you and how you view the world. It's none of my business. Heavy on the kikis in the comments. Y'all make sure that y'all are kikiing if you are enjoying my guest Queen K. And of course, make sure that you're favoriting her if you haven't already. Top 3 of the stream, favorite them too. The number 1 of the stream, well, you're gonna get the crown on Instagram, my loves. You are gonna get that big old flyer that says you are the big crown, not the little one, ever. Okay. All right. Never ever the little one. Now, Queen K, you said that you had to learn how to stop giving a hoot and holler about anybody opinion about you. Now, I want to know, what did you no. I want to know who was the person for you that maybe gave you that advice or helped you to see that you have to stop caring about what other people think. How did you come up with that epiphany? That's what I want to know.
Okay, good question. So just, I'm going to say my close friends. She no longer streams on new platforms, but shout out to the J Show. She and I are so close. She and I talk often. I think she, just on my journey when I first started, she was someone that I still look up to, but just really at that time when she was very active, I did. And so I think just talking to her and her kind of just, I feel like I didn't understand having a thick skin at first. So I think from her, she kind of had to like break it down for me to get it, to really kind of solidify that. So I would definitely say her for sure. My mom, I think, is a very I don't care person, and I think my resilience and that kind of attitude from her, I've kind of started to like understand. Like, okay, she was talking it into me and say, hey, look, you're beautiful, you're awesome. Don't feel like you have to please anybody and things like that. So I'm listening to my mom as well. But I think just having a good support system of just friends. I'm not saying like not just people on here, but also people like that I've like went to school with, grew up with, also still in my corner. They also just kind of really like let me know like you're a great person. So if this didn't work out with this other person, then obviously they didn't deserve you. So when I what I mean? Like it's nice to get that kind of like reminder to say, okay, so I thought I was pretty cool friend, a great friend. I thought so. And they'd be like, girl, are you kidding me? Like you're amazing. So I think just when you have that kind of like, I guess you could say, reminder to say, look, okay, okay, they can kick rocks. Okay, obviously they screwed it up. And that's not why we're not, what I mean? So leave them over there. So I'm going to say those for sure. Yeah.
Heavy on the support system. Yeah. I think that having a good, healthy, balanced support system is the caulk, the sealant of any foundation. It builds it, the concrete, there you go. The concrete and the sealants of it all is your support system. Make sure that you are surrounding yourself with confident people that will be your best cheerleaders. And I make sure that I tell these guys all the time that they are my favorite cheerleaders. And I love that your friend and your mom are your best cheerleaders. My mom too, though. My mom's pretty dope when she wants to be. She's a Sag, so she's annoying.
Like my mom's a Scorpio. So my mom's a Scorpio. Mm-hmm. It's a Scorpio woman. That stinger.
I'm sorry for your mom.
She don't play no games.
What's your sign? What's your sign?
I'm a Taurus.
Yours. Aw, she was mean to you.
That's my girl. No, we've always, we're kind of, I guess we're kind of sister signs, but we're good. We have a great relationship. Like since the beginning, I mean, she's always had a good like open, hey, if you need to tell me anything, that's like one of my best friends. We have a great relationship. So I can really say like, I can go to her at any time with anything. And she's, I will say too, in this friend group, like we were talking about accountability, and also I like having friends that are going to be honest with me. Okay, so if I did something wrong or anything like that, they tell me that. You know what I mean? I don't want yes people. Like, please tell me. Okay, Kate, you can do this better. This or how you handled this was not it. And I think my mom does that too, but she doesn't do it in a condescending way. She would just tell me like, no, that wasn't cool. And this is so you know what I mean? That's what it was.
Everybody needs somebody like that in their life, whether it's their mom, whether it's their pastor, whoever it is, they have to have somebody in their life that says, nope, that's not it. That's not it. I love that, you guys. If you haven't, make sure that you're favoriting Queen K. I have to ask you, what do you feel is your favorite attribute about yourself? Now, mine is my nails. My nails are not done. That's why my hair is slayed. And I tell them that all the time. If my nails aren't done, my hair is slayed. So for you, what is an attribute about yourself that makes you feel your most confident self?
Is it like physical or just on the inside?
It could be any. Usually, can I tell you something? Usually the fellas tell me something emotional. There's been one or two women that have told me something inside, but usually it's physical. So whatever it is for you, that's what I want to know.
I'm gonna say I'm kind of quirky, a little weird. So I'm gonna go that, or quirky or weird, or I'm gonna say my creativity. is my two things I can think of right now. But yeah, I'm kind of weird. I'm kind of quirky, odd. I think that kind of helped, once I kind of owned that, I think it just kind of was like, well, this is just me. I don't really care.
Do you have on do you have on AirPods?
I do not. I don't have on anything. Is it echoing?
I'm losing your audio. Is it just me, guys?
Because I don't have any headphones. I took them off.
It must be just me. It's
Oh,
just me. You
Oh.
literally went out. I cannot hear you all of a sudden.
Okay. Hi, Thomas. Can you hear me now?
You can hear her. Everybody can hear her except me.
I don't know, girl.
Earphones opened up in the room. Did my earphones open in the room? Oh no, it's just me.
We're gonna figure it out.
Hold on, my AirPods are being checked. They probably popped open. I can't hear anything she's saying.
Oh, she froze.
No, I don't see my quarters. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Happy Thursday. Happy app crash out Thursday.
Okay, they crashing out over here.
Anytime. Anytime on Thursday. Of course, now it doesn't want to let you in.
Wait, I'm here. Can y'all see me? I can see myself. Y'all can't see me?
One's in the comments if you love Thursdays. Oh my God, Queen Cave, you'll try again. What's in the comments if you love Crash Out Thursdays? Oh my God. Good old Crash app. App crashes every Thursday. This happens to me every Thursday, girl.
We're back? Okay.
We're back. Every Thursday this happens. At some point in the interview, every time. It's like they're putting new gifts on in the middle of my show. It's so crazy. Okay. Back to it. Let's jump back in. Now, okay, we were talking about support systems. Get a support system. Okay. I want to ask you about the negative side of confidence, of course, with the saboteur. You guys heard me talking about the saboteur already, how you get that negative self-talk. How do you get through your negative self-talk? How do you overcome it and get back to loving on yourself the proper way?
Ooh, how to overcome that, girl? I'm still battling that all the time because I'm so hard on myself because of the things that I want, where I want to go, and the things I want to accomplish, and the quality of what I'm trying to do. I'm always like peeking at it, like, okay, this was good. What can I do to tweak things, make it a little bit better the next time I do something? And honestly, sometimes what I like to do is I'll ask people to check me, like, am I overthinking this? Because I'm a little bit of an overthinker. So I'm just like, am I overthinking this guy? And they're like, yeah, like, stop it. So they have to kind of like pull me back into like, stop it. It was like, great, like, stop it. You're overthinking this. It was fine. It was cool. Right. And so I think for me, I have, once I kind of have that, but even before then, I have to, again, just say, okay, you know what? Let me take the lens that I'm looking through this off, not, you know what I mean? Like a default setting that I look through. And let me try to change my lens a little bit and look at it this way and say, okay, why am I focusing on what didn't go, right, instead of what did go? You know what I mean? Sometimes we tend to always gravitate to the negative stuff first because it's negative, and we forget all the good things that happen. So I think that's what I have to do is say, you know what were all the great things that, happened in those moments? And I think that just kind of shifting my perspective and my mentality helps with that, to say that, yes, things are just going to be out of our control. Things are not going to go well, but it's not the end of the world when those things happen. So just a mental talk to myself, like, hey, you good, girl? Like, you good? Like, what we doing? Sometimes you just need to have a little, girl, what we doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? And so then we get back together. And don't judge me because y'all talk to yourself too. I feel like y'all do. But
as long as you don't answer. As long as you don't answer.
Okay, as long as you don't answer, girl. I had to like, girl, you good? Like, what's up? And so I feel like, like I said, having those people again to say, you're overthinking, because I will ask opinions, because again, before I just kind of go down this rabbit hole, I'll be like, girl, what am I doing? Like, so they're like, hey, come back. I'm back. So I'm like, really back
really
in.
Back in.
Okay, really back in. So I'm gonna say that answer for sure for me.
I love that. I love that. Have me on the reel yourself back in. Have me on the self-check because wait. Come back. I don't know what you're doing, but gather yourself. Come back. I love that. Listen, I'm trying to get there. That's where I'm trying to get in my
girl, come on,
confidence
we're gonna bring
journey.
you back
Okay,
in.
is gathering myself. So listen, we learn something every week here, don't we all? We learn something every week. Oh my gosh. And okay, so that's a good way to get out of your negative self-talk. I love that. So important questions. Okay, little K. So Princess K, right? Princess K. She's so young. She's so vibrant. She knows nothing. What would you tell her so that, yes, Kiki's in the comments if you guys are enjoying. What would you tell her if you could go back in time to make yourself a more confident queen?
What can I tell her? This is like you said,
Yes,
princess, like little girl. Okay. It's all like I said. I guess maybe quicker with owning. Like I said, your quirkiness, the things that make you stand out, the things that make you a little weird, like owning that. Because I feel like maybe a little bit, maybe when I was younger, I was just like, this is kind of weird. Are you sure this is what I need to be doing? But I like, I was cool. I was a good kid. I ain't caused no trouble. I might have flipped the table too if you mess with me. But other than that, I was good. So to her, I would tell her, like I said, I would tell her, like, again, your quirkiness, your weirdness is who you are, but just believe in yourself. What things, because a lot of things I feel like I started when I was younger that I didn't really follow through with. I don't know if I just got bored when I was doing it. Like when I was littler, as I say, littler. I used to like to, sketch stuff. Like I used to sketch dresses and things, and I used to like have these dolls, and I used to like make little clothes for my dolls. But I stopped doing it. Like I stopped making clothes. I just completely stopped. So I don't know if that was just like a phase or if I just got, didn't want to do it no more. So maybe if I had like kept that, maybe, I don't know, because seeing where that is now. And just having the confidence to know that you can speak up. I think I was probably a little bit more shyer to kind of say things and speak up a little bit too, and just be like, it's okay just to voice your, people want to hear what you have to say. Don't be afraid to do that. Say what you got to say and how you want to say it. But yeah, I would say those things for her.
I love that. I love that you used to draw. That's too cool.
I used to sketch and everything. My mom was just like, why you stop, dude? And I'm like, I don't know.
You know what it is? You needed to make them. You needed to make them. You see my Barbie. This is me. This is me as a Barbie girl. Yes, you got to be able.
I might have to tap back into that and see what's up.
You gotta get into it. You got to make your little outfits and stuff, and dress your Barbies up. That's what it means to play with your Barbies as a grown woman, is dressing your Barbies up. So definitely get you some cloth. You gotta feed that inner child, girl. You gotta feed that inner child. She's crying. She's crying. We don't feed. You know what I'm saying? She wants to come out. Yes, and that's important. I think make sure you're nurturing your inner child and doing what still makes you smile. That like used to make you smile when you were a kid. My daughter has a big wheel. You know how many memories I have of my big wheel and just as fast as I could.
Back then, we had so many cool stuff, so many good shows and cartoons and stuff. Because I'm still a big kid at heart when it comes to cartoons. Like I like animated stuff. I watch those stuff all the time. That's me.
Yes. That's probably one of the biggest things that I do to nurture my inner child is my Barbies, my coloring, and my Rugrats. That's it. If I'm not feeling it, I'm putting on them Rugrats. I'm putting on Rugrats. I'm putting on something. Even Family Guy. Guy.
Coloring is good. Coloring is a very therapeutic thing too. You said coloring. That's a good therapeutic, calming. I got a few books myself. So yeah.
Yes, it's so important to nurture your inner child, especially as a confident person, especially on a confidence journey. It's an important one. Now, of course, we have to give back to our community, and you're a top ad, so I know that you are no stranger to giving back to your community. So I want to know, what would you tell our friends at home? Now this one's a little bit steep. This one's a little bit dark, but I always have to address everyone that's watching. They're holding us tight. Don't drop me on your face now. They're laying down in bed. Don't drop me on your face. They're laying down in bed. They don't want to get up today, sis. They don't want to. They don't want to do it. What would you tell them as a confident person helps you get up and face the day, brush your teeth? What is something that you do to get up and get the day started so that you can jumpstart your confidence for the day?
Good one. So I always like to, of course, start off with a quick prayer because blessed to open my eyes today. Some people are not. So thank you for that blessing, number one. And then after that, that I have those days where I'm just really tired, like I'm exhausted. I want to sleep. I want to get up today and stuff. And I think it's just, like I said, for me, I'm a reviewer. Like I'm a reflector, and so just thinking like, okay, what goals? Where are we going? Remember what you're trying to accomplish. Remember that you were gonna have days like this, and we have talked about what to do when we have days like this, because sometimes, right, we'll mentally say, you know what, when something like this happens, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, blah 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 blah. But then when it actually shows up, all that stuff you said you was gonna do went out the window, right? So now I was like, nope, what did I say I was gonna do? Okay, when I said I was gonna do this, okay, cool. Right. So I have to kind of reflect and say, okay, cool, these are the goals. This is what we're trying to accomplish. It's gonna take a lot of work. It's gonna, you know what I mean? You're gonna be tired, but it's gonna be worth it, okay? And so I think for someone like that, I would just try to speak to them, maybe say, what is bothering you? Is there something we can do or something you can do to maybe talk through the situation, work through the situation to kind of get it out of the way? You know what I mean? Because sometimes things bother us, and then we'll say it bother us, but then we don't act on it. We don't fix it. We'll just say, oh, it's really bothering me, but what did I do? What did you do to kind of resolve the issue? You're just like, well, I'm just gonna complain. You know what I'm saying? Like accountability with that. So if I'm just gonna be, and this is like what I would say to my friends, like I'm just like, look, I love you, girl, but you remember we've been talking about this for a while now. What are we doing? What are the steps we doing to get this done? So we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna say, reflecting, handle it, do what you need to do, and just remind them that life is hard, and life is gonna have times where we're just gonna be exhausted, but it's worth it. The things, again, like I said, we're going towards, we're pushing towards, we're trying to be greater, we're trying to make better moves. So, get up, okay? Because you a baddie, okay, period. Do you see yourself? Hello. So I'll hype you up. Don't come with me because I'm gonna hype you up. But you a baddie, okay? Stop playing with yourself, girl. Okay, you was cute, you was smart, you was kind, you was important, okay? So let's get up. Let's get it done, okay? And then when you do that, you can come back home, go back to sleep. So, but the longer you wait, the longer, you know what I'm saying, you can't go back to sleep. So the whole thing. So just hype me up, girl, get it together. You got this. I'm gonna push you to get, stuff together. And then after that, girl, we're gonna get some ice cream and then we'll talk later. Something like that.
Let her cook. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't want this to end, my friend. Oh, I hate that it's over. Oh, I'm so sad that it's over. Y'all make sure that y'all favorite Queen K. She is really an amazing, amazing person. And I'm going to give her flowers while she's alive. You are amazing. You are kind. You are wonderful. You are beautiful. You is important. You're so important to this app and all of the wonderful things that you have done for the Cookout this week. I would be remiss to say that you've done nothing this week. You've done everything this week. You've done everything. Your amazing parade last night. Listen, we were sleeping over here, but we got it together. We got it together. And we had our fat plates from Empress. From Empress Chrissy, we had our fat plates. We got full, and then you put us to sleep. The parade was everything. You are such an inspirational content creator. Please never, ever, ever stop the uniqueness that you have and the kindness that you bring to your app and all of this Cookout celebration. So it's so funny, so funny. Please remind the folks where they can find you, what you got coming up, because we all getting our quarters. Y'all better buy a $5 pack, and I mean it. At least a $5 pack, and I mean it. Heavy on it, bonus bag, yet I mean it.
Please I had to look at the top. The feature tab is gone, so you're good. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, cuss them out.
Look, all I'm saying is that $5 swipe mean you can get your kneecaps rubbed a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? Kick your fucking ass. Better help my girl.
Yeah, you know, get that $5 swipe. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me nice. You know, but nah, Cooper. This is so fun. That just means we have to do another episode. That's all that means.
That's all it means. That's all it means.
This is what it is. We're gonna do another episode. It's all it means. Just hit me up. We'll do another episode. I got a page over there. We'll make it happen. Period. But since we're giving flowers, absolutely round 2. Let's go. But since we're giving flowers, you know, definitely to you, of course. Thank you for having me on the show. But I also want to give flowers to someone in the comments. Empress Chrissy. Empress Chrissy has been killing it.
No, babe.
Helping find people from the tag side this entire week. So shout out to Chrissy. She's in the comments. You have been doing a phenomenal job with reaching out to everybody for everyone that they need from a tag perspective. You have been killing it. Okay. So thank you so much for everything you've done for us in this crossover week. So I don't know if anyone else has told you that, but I'm going to tell you that because you've been killing it. Okay. All right. And other than that, my name is Queen K once again. Okay. It's a vibe. You want to come to my house? You going to want to listen. You going to love it over there. Okay. So I'm just saying.
Make sure you take off your shoes.
And come see me when I scream and stuff. Every Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Feature show called This Is It. _ it's Queen K if you want to be on the show. It's a vibe. Okay. It's a good time. Just find me. That's all I can tell you. On the Instagram is the best place to keep up with me though. I ain't gonna hold you. But if you see me on here, come, you know, porch light be on, but don't take none of the stuff. Some of y'all steal. I feel like some of y'all be stealing stuff.
Period. They might.
They
might steal some stuff. But it's like the shampoos and like the lotion and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Oh really? Okay, you want me to flip this table over? It's what? Okay.
Yeah, just little.
That's what you want me to do.
Porch light is heavy on it. Plants. Yeah.
You catch it.
We do that. We do that.
This was so much fun.
Thank you so much. I'll never ever kick you out of the box, Queen. I appreciate you so much for coming on today. Make sure y'all giggle in the comments if you like my friend Kate. If you like my friend Queen K. Chucky!